Hello? Is this on? Is this on? Hello? Ashima, is this on? I can't tell.
Hold on. I think it is. Rajiv.
Oh, really? Oh, now I see it. It says live. Yes. Great. Now everyone can see me, Rajiv, the royal engine. And yes, Ashima, of course.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm Ashima. It's nice to see you.
And I'm Rajiv. But I already introduced myself. And I see we are not alone. Forgive me, I don't know any of these engines, but I suppose maybe you do, Ashima?
A few. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Yes. Oh no, is that who I think it is? The large red engine who I saw at the Great Railway Show?
Hello, Rajiv. How are you doing today?
Yon Bao, is it? Is that your name?
That's me.
Yes, that's right. I remember when I showed him my crown before the Great Railway Show.
You got a crown, but I've got the dragon.
Oh, I see. And who's this tank engine that's with you, Yonbao?
Oh, everyone, this is Hong Mei. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Hong Mei.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Who's there?
Hong Mei, this is Rajiv, and this is Ashima.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
And I see we have I know this engine. That's Carlos of Mexico. He also was part of the best decorated engine competition. Hello, Carlos.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carlos, and I'm from Mexico.
Yes, I see. Well, it's nice to see you again, Carlos.
Well, it's very nice to see you too. Where you?
I don't. And I see two engines I'm not really familiar with. They are dressed in blue, red, and brown, and have cow catchers. Who are those two?
Oh my.
He's sleeping. He should not be sleeping in front of royalty.
Excuse me, Mr. Engine.
What's going on here? Huh?
Oh, you were asleep.
Huh? What? Oh, shoot. Is there a camera? Are we live? Oh, darn. Hi there, everybody. My name is Bo, short for Beauregard. But how are you doing today?
Well, we are doing just fine.
Very well.
Oh, and, I see we have another American engine here. Nice paint job you got there, Sonny. What's your name?
Howdy there, partners. My name's Hank.
Hello there.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hank.
You know, if I'm not mistaken correctly, you look like a Pennsylvanian locomotive. I've heard those were quite strong.
Well, thank you. I am. Some people do say that I'm quite strong. I must admit, you lot are the nicest, finest looking engines I've ever seen.
Why, thank you.
Thank you.
And look, we've got an engine that is blue and yellow. What's your name?
Actually, it's green and yellow. G'day, everyone. I'm Shane from Australia. How you doing? How you doing?
What's this?
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Why did you say g'day? What does that mean?
It's sort of our way of saying hello.
Yeah, I think it means that too.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
To that part there.
I suspect that means good day.
Yes, we all know they're silly.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? What was that? What'd you say? What'd you say, mate?
Nothing.
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I'll admit, Australia's pretty weird. Yeah.
And
I see.
we have two other engines here. One I do recognize, but the other is I've never seen you before.
One of them is yellow.
One is
Well
Nina.
now. Well now, who are these two cute little chicks over there? Eh?
I think I might know the orange one.
Hello, konnichiwa, ni hao, and alola.
Well,
I've
this
been
one certainly
practicing
knows
different
how to say
languages.
hello.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, what-
Rebecca. Hello. I'm Mia.
Well,
Hello.
Young Bao. Do you
Oh.
remember me?
Of course
Mia.
I do. I rescued.
Wait.
That's Cliff.
Wait a second. Yan Bao, you know this little tangerine? I've never
I
seen
sure-
her before in my life.
I sure do. I saved her from let's just say a nasty accident.
Oh
Yes,
my.
he did. He was my
Oh,
hero.
well,
And
Family.
also,
that's pretty interesting.
Well, partner, that was one brave thing you did.
and also the big yellow engine with me, she's also in the UK with me, is my friend Rebecca.
Hello,
Oh.
everybody. Nice
G'day,
to meet
Rebecca.
you.
Oh, you
Well,
mean that
hello.
little banana peel? Heh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm
B-
Bo.
b-
How, Rebecca?
Banana peel?
I'm
Yeah,
just
nice to meet
messing
you.
with you, Sonny. I don't mean it as an insult. I'm just saying it as a compliment. Heh.
Oh, I
Well.
see, I see.
Well,
Well, now that we have all introduced ourselves, perhaps let's take a look at this stream because we should answer some questions to our viewers.
Oh, I've been in a
Ooh.
stream
yes.
before.
Wait,
good idea, partner.
Wait, a stream? But the nearest stream is like miles away from my railroad or something.
My
No.
driver
No.
explained. No, my driver explained that this stream is called a live stream. It's like streaming all over the internet. It's a little difficult to explain, especially for a royal engine like me.
Oh, I see. Very
I've been in a
clever.
live stream before. I've been in a live stream before, so I pretty much know some of the basics.
Oh,
Not to
no.
brag.
We're
I
on
have
the internet.
Uh,
It's gonna be hard for people to see it.
Oh, so that's why there's this camera thingy and that microphone in front of my face or whatever. Huh, who knew?
I've never been to one of these before.
If I may, I would like to go ahead and give the first question to Rajiv.
Oh, well, go ahead. Rajiv is always open for questions.
Is
Actually,
it about your vanity?
or two. It says to Rajiv from Tommy Bauer. Why do you always boast about your crown?
Well, it's obvious. A crown means royalty, and royalty means that I am a prince of this railway. So,
Wait,
that's why-
let me get this straight. So you
Wait,
say
what?
if I go to a costume shop and just buy a plastic crown, that automatically makes me a prince.
Or if I have a crown, that makes me a princess.
I suppose, but I actually earned this crown from a Black Beauty contest way back in the day. You see, they had decorated me in all these lovely decorations, and to top it off, they gave me this crown as a prize. I was very happy.
What's a Black Beauty contest? Did you have to paint yourself black and decorate
No,
yourself?
no. Ashima, why don't you explain?
A Black Beauty contest is it's typically the same as when young Bao, Carlos, and I, and Rajiv all competed at the Great Railway Show in the Best Decorated Engine competition. Engines in a Black Beauty contest, engines from India are judged based on their appearance.
Ooh,
I
really?
see.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't know much about India,
Interesting.
but I'd like to come over with Thomas one day.
Well,
I
you know,
don't know
Tomo.
much about that place either, to be honest.
Hey, I know Thomas.
Wait,
oh,
you guys.
hey, Hank.
Is that the blue tank engine
yeah,
that was taking
yeah.
a car to
Excuse
Hey.
me, partner.
somewhere else?
Did somebody call my name?
Yes, I believe I found a question for you from
And
This one's from Chip to Stay. To Hank, my fellow Pennsylvanian engine. Do you live at Strasburg Railroad? Wait a minute. Are you talking about that railroad with those locomotives with them weird colors?
Well, let me think about that for a minute. To answer your question, Chump to Stay, partner. A nice name, by the way, partner. Yes, I am from the. What was the place again?
I believe it was
Stratford, I think it's
Oh
called.
yeah. I do live at Strasbourg. I've been there all my life. But
wait, I thought you. Hold on. My driver just told me something interesting. Didn't you live on Sodor at one point?
Well, yes, I did, and I got to work with a certain blue engine that was called Thomas.
We worked with him on Sodor. I worked with him on the island of Sodor.
You can.
Wait a second. Why does that name ring a bell? Wait a minute. Are you talking about that same strange blue engine with the funny accent that derailed with that one yellow car that I helped put back on the rails? I remember that now.
When did what happen, Bao?
Allow me to explain. See, here I was minding my own business when I saw an engine in a car speeding past by me, and I was like, "Whoa, what the heck?" But then I thought, what the heck? That's probably nothing. So I continue on with my business as usual. But then later today, or not today, rather, that same day, I saw that same engine in that same yellow car derailed next to the tracks. And I just couldn't help myself laughing at this, but I decided to help them anyway. So I went to the nearest horse people and told them about the incident, and they agreed to help put those engines and cars back on the rails. And so they did.
You didn't have a breakdown train? That would have been much easier.
Nah, well, it would have been easier, I'd agree, but here, we rely on horses, Missy. And it works just as well as them breakdown trains or whatever you call them.
Hold it. I'm sorry. Bo, was it? This yellow car was, did he have black and white stripes on him?
Yeah, why?
Oh, boy.
I know that car.
Wait, hang on. Did he have
heard of this car?
Yeah.
Wait, did he have a number? Did he have a number 43 on his door?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, yes,
it would turn out it was that car.
Ace.
Bloody hell. Was it Ace? Oh, Ace.
Wait, you know that small lemon on wheels?
Tell me, I raced him once. You would never meet another arrogant car such as him.
Hey, I don't. He doesn't look.
Pardon me for asking this, but is there a question for someone named what was that young engine's name? Yon Now?
Yon Bao.
Oh yes, right.
It's Young Bao.
Yes.
I believe there was.
I found a question for Yon Bao, and I'm rather curious about this one. So Yon Bao, this is from Kiara Hagen. It says to Yon Bao, are you looking forward to the Chinese New Year?
I think her name is Kira.
Well, sorry if I cannot pronounce people's names. I have an accent, you know.
It's all right, Steve. Anyways.
I'm not
answer your question, Yan Bao.
Oh well, honestly, yes, we're always excited for the Chinese New Year. In fact, me and Hong Mei have actually been very busy lately, trying to get everything set up. In fact, I hear Hong Mei was chosen to pull the dragon train.
dragon.
Oh, Rebecca. It's not very
don't
scary.
don't you
There's no
worry.
dragons.
Don't you
Yeah,
worry a thing,
and
Missy.
it's not even a real dragon. It's
Exactly.
usually played by people.
Exactly.
It's made out of paper and wood and stuff like that.
Exactly.
I know that. I once attended a Chinese festival back in Melbourne a few years ago.
Yeah,
Dragons
Sounds
dragons
so
don't exist.
exciting.
Yeah, dragons ain't real anyway, so you've got nothing to worry about, sweetheart.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
And actually, was I heard Thomas telling something about a Chinese dragon on Sodor?
Oh, it's the funniest thing. I don't think Nia and Rebecca have heard this story yet. Turns out,
No, I don't think we have.
at
What
one point,
happened?
Thomas had actually his best friend.
Well,
Percy.
it was actually made of paper, but when Thomas first saw that, he was actually a bit scary.
Ooh, my.
But then he turned it into a huge joke against Percy.
Wait, really?
Oh, wait a minute. I think we've got a question here for what's your name? Ashima, is it?
Yes.
Oh, well, we've got a question here from. Oh, wait a gosh darn minute. Where did it go? Ah, here we go. The question comes from a very strange person by the name of Jackaroo, and it is Ashima. Do you think Rajiv has a crush on Norjeen?
Who said that? Who said that?
I absolutely think
Wait. Hold on just a gosh darn minute. Who in the heck is poor Lestan? I've never heard of them in my life.
Jahan.
I don't know that either.
She's no one. Okay? She's no one.
Hold on. Actually, hold on. I think speaking of that charming feller, I believe I found a question relating to that from James Riddle. Rajiv, how would you react if Noor Jahan wore your crown? Oh, that's how you pronounce it. Huh? Who knew?
Well,
maybe she'd win the Great Railway Show.
What? I didn't hear, Yon Bao. What was that?
I said maybe she'd win the Great Railway Show.
I don't even know who she is, but I agree.
Well,
who is this Noor?
Well, if I can explain, Noor Jahan. That's how you pronounce it. It's Noor Jahan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Suit yourself.
Anyway, she's a diesel electric or diesel. But anyway, she's the most glamorous and beautiful diesel.
I see where this is going, Rajiv.
Well, all right. If you must know, I suppose I have developed a little crush on her, but she's just so beautiful with the decorations, and she's quite fast, and she handles the passenger train very well.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, how's Noor Jahan anyway?
Now she's busy right now. She's doing a tiger tour.
Huh.
Tiger tour.
What's a tiger tour?
In that case, let's see. What other questions do we have for everybody?
I did find a few other questions.
Oh, go ahead and answer. Go ahead and ask them away, sweetheart.
My name's Rebecca, not sweetheart.
I know. I was just complimenting you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, this one's from Fairly Odd Creations official channel. To Bo, why aren't there any? Oh, sorry, I'm stammering.
It's all right.
It's all right, Rebecca.
I sometimes do that too.
Okay, to Bo, why aren't there any breakdown cranes where you come from?
Well, that's a very interesting question. Hold on. Actually, before breakdown cranes even came into existence all around the world, we didn't need them. We had to use horses, and they work just as well as them breakdown cranes, as I've said earlier. Actually, hold on a second. Driver, can you look it up and see if there actually are breakdown cranes, if they call them? All right, I'm on it. All right.
Maybe while your driver does that, there's another question addressed to me from Adam Burton. Hey Rebecca, I like how you think everyone's so cool. I think you're cool. Also hope you think I'm cool. Oh, well, thank you for your compliment. And yes, I do think everyone's cool in their own way. But there was a time of where on Sodor there's these engines named Bell, a firefighting engine, and Marion, a steam shovel, and Harvey who is a crane engine. I wish I just really wanted to be like
Wait
them.
a minute. Hold on a second. A crane engine?
Yes, it's a thing, young Bao, actually.
What a tarnation! I ain't heard of one of them in my life.
Well, maybe you should visit Sodor more often, you two. Maybe you might know.
Yes,
Well,
Sodor is very exciting.
I don't think I was aware of this
agree.
either. Oh, and also, driver, have you finished looking up if there are actual breakdown cranes in America? Sure I haven't. Look at this, Bo. All right. Ooh. Well, now, what about that? Apparently,
What is it, Bo?
well, it turns out there actually are, but instead they're called crane cars or wrecker in North America. Huh, I didn't notice. Learn something new every day.
If it's all the same, I'd like to give the next question to Carlos.
All right, very well then.
Carlos, you have a question here from Trainboy53 Steamies and Diesels. To Carlos, remember you explaining sun worshippers?
Well, I do remember that, but for some reason they decided that it's not very, it's not very appropriate for the movie, so, I don't know, they decided to...
Movie?
Oh, wait
What
a
movie?
sec. Are you talking about that one movie that they had us film for some gosh darn reason? What was it called?
Big World, Big Adventures.
Oh, yes, that was it. For a second, I thought it was called Big Planet, Big Journeys, but oh well, close enough.
Yeah, I was supposed to be in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's another really...
They cut all the scenes, though. They cut up. Well, actually, we could never get around to finishing it because everyone was swearing. They didn't know it was supposed to be for kids. One thing about Australia.
Oh my!
Yeah, a lot of people in Australia swear casually.
So they were. Oh, didn't know there were a bunch of potty mouths in this movie that were cut out. Oh well.
Well, not all of them. Like a fourth. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Hey, everybody. Hey, partners. Hey, partners.
Sorry.
Yes, Hank?
I'd like to give the next question to Orange Engine. What's your name again?
Nia. My name is Nia.
Nia. So, Nia, this question is for you, and it comes from Tommy Barr again, and he says to Nia, are you jealous that Thomas is in a relationship with a Shima?
What?
What? Carnation?
Thomas didn't mention that.
Well, now is that so?
Well, to be honest, I'm not even jealous. I'm happy for my friend. And if Thomas wants to be with Ashima, and I'm happy as well.
I thought Thomas was with Rosie. Well.
Ashima, I don't mean to be rude, but your face seems to be going a bit red.
Oh,
I see. I
It seems I'm not the only one who's suffering from a little crushitis.
Oh, I see.
yes.
I see
Oh,
the red
dear.
cheeks here. Clever.
Well, Thomas
Wait.
does seem very good, actually.
All right, who wants to answer another question?
I
I
actually
found
saw.
one for
I actually
myself.
saw one for Shane. He looks
Oh,
a
really?
little strange. Yes.
Oh,
I forgot where. Oh, here it is. It's from Kelly Foster. It says, "Touche. Why did you find surfing the snow fun? How can you? What is? Okay, I have no idea what he's saying. Surfing in snow? Like, why
Surfing
did you
in
find
snow?
surfing in
Oh,
snow
I know
fun?
his story.
Can you explain what he's saying, Shane?
could you repeat the question?
Why did you find surfing in the snow fun?
Huh.
I never actually surfed in the snow, but I wouldn't mind to give that a try. Whatever that means.
I don't recall surfing in snow.
I do.
Really?
Wait,
Shane,
what?
remember? We were puffing home together.
Oh yeah! Oh wow! Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh no, it was weird at the time, you know.
I don't think he. Well, he found it fun to begin with, but as he was not being able to stop, I think he kind of lost the fun factor.
Oh yeah. Don't remind me.
Sorry, Shane.
Oh dear.
Hey, Rebecca,
Yes?
I got an interesting question for you from Flute Girl 2406.
Oh
To
yes, I also found a question for myself, but I'll let you go first since you're
Alrighty.
elderly.
All right, thank you. To Flute Girl, to Rebecca, would you want to learn how to fly? Huh?
Fly?
Engines can't fly.
Engines can't fly.
Exactly my
Can't
point.
fly. Engines can't fly.
Exactly. You'd have to be an airplane to do that.
We're
I
not.
actually
We
know-
don't have wings.
You know, I actually do know an airplane. Her name's Isla. She's a flying doctor's plane. Takes sick
Flying
people.
doctor?
Well, she takes sick people to hospital.
You mean that
Oh.
plane there?
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, did you ask if we have planes in Australia?
No, I was referring. Do you mean that plane that's flying up there?
What? Oh yeah. Hey, Isla. Eh, she's busy.
She's
Well,
so amazing.
I'll
Tarnation.
say.
Oh,
well,
wait a minute.
yeah.
I think I just found another question, and it is for who's it for? Oh yes, it is for Rajiv.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Well, maybe after Rajiv, could I answer my question afterwards?
Oh, of course, Rebecca, and I'm so sorry.
All right.
That's okay. You
Well-
make mistakes.
After you go, Rebecca, can I go next? I believe there were 2 questions that I caught earlier for me, but
Of course, of course.
all right, thank you. Go ahead then.
Okay. Anyway, partners. Here we boy. Saying this internet stuff ain't easy. The question to Rajiv comes from Mikey the Fantastic Engine Toys Fan Guy, and he says, to Rajiv, do you consider yourself beautiful?
Well, of course I do.
But isn't that more of a ladies' term, beautiful?
I suppose.
Well, actually, beautiful can be a term for any gender, really, regardless of whether you're male or female. I know a lot of male locomotives who were called beautiful once.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I must be honest. Nia looks beautiful.
Oh,
What?
Of course she does.
I'm not that beautiful.
Of
Well, you
course.
are beautiful in your own way, Nia. That's
Well,
what
Ashima's
you.
Ashima's beautiful
Exactly.
too.
Oh, thank you. That really means a lot.
Well, I must give credit. I actually do like some of Yon Bao's decorations as well. So he is beautiful too.
Even though
Yeah,
mine
hey.
would have won the Great
Oh,
Railway Tour.
yes.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the dragon on your? No, that's a tiger. Sorry, what's with the tiger on your tender?
Oh, but am I allowed to tell this story?
You know, I was curious about that too, so you might as well
Well,
go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Me too.
We'd love to hear.
Go ahead, Yan Bao.
Well, a long time ago, back on the Chinese railway, I was puffing through the snowy countryside when all of a sudden I hear this growl. This growl was loud. Felt like it would shake the whole mountain. I puffed closer to it, and there was a tiger staring me down.
Wow.
And it turned away from me, acting like it was wanting me to follow it. So I followed the tiger to where a fellow engine of mine was dangling off of a cliff with some passengers.
Oh my word!
No.
Well, howdy. Right.
Partner.
At the time, I was able to save them before anything bad happened.
Well, that's a relief.
Ah, it's good to know.
After
That's very heroic.
So
Oh,
after
dear.
that,
But out
So
of
after that-
curiosity, how did that have to relate to the tiger?
I'm about to tell you. Okay, so after my daring rescue, our controller came by and told me that I was going to get a brand new coat of paint to symbolize our country. Lo and behold, my paintwork and the beautiful tiger on the side of my tender.
Oh yeah, that was
Ooh,
wonderful.
nice.
Oh, I
Right.
see. So he's your
You
animal.
boy.
He's your spirit animal then.
Oh,
I guess you could say that. But I know that the crown is your spirit, whatever.
Wait,
I
a spirit
imagine
what?
a lot-
Well,
imagine-
I suppose.
I
Wait,
imagine
spirit.
a lot of people like to call you either the dragon or the tiger. Either
Wait.
way, both names sound really cool to me.
Wait, a spirit what?
Spirit animal.
A what
Spirit
animal?
All right. All right. Didn't Rebecca want to go next?
Go on,
Oh,
Rebecca.
yes.
Oh, you
Go
go on,
on.
Becca.
Becca?
Eh, short for Rebecca. Some people
I
use
like that
too.
nickname.
I should say that sometimes too. Becca.
Mind if
Yes.
Mind if I
Wait.
call you? Mind if I call you Becky? Sweetheart is just getting a bit old.
Oh,
I won't mind at all.
Thank
that
you.
sounds very sweet.
My
Yee.
driver's trying. Oh, found it. This question is from Mikey the Fantastic Thomas Toys fan guy. Oh, try say that 5 times fast. Okay, it says to Rebecca, do you love Gordon? What?
Oh,
Alternate.
someone.
Oh.
Now,
Someone
wait a
loves
sec.
Gordon.
Oh,
Quick
the
question.
face
Wait.
of
Hold
red.
on. Who in the heck is Gordon?
I know
Yeah,
who Gordon
yeah.
is.
Gordon knows about. Oh wait. I think I know. Is he the engine whose safety valve burst at the Great Railway Show?
Yeah,
That's the one.
Oh yeah.
Emily
Oh,
told
man.
me about him.
The string line. The string line one, right?
Is Gordon that engine who I've only got to see him once, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him. But remind me, is Gordon that big engine that once fell into a ditch?
Yes.
Oh,
that's
What?
Oh,
that happened.
That's him. He's
really?
the fastest engine on Sodor as well.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, that's
Wow.
interesting.
Yeah. I think Thomas told me this story. Like Gordon didn't want to pull some trucks or something, so he tried
yeah.
to jam a turntable and fell in a ditch.
I heard that.
All right.
Don't worry, Rebecca. Everything's
Who is
okay.
Carnation Ted there?
Hi, Gordon.
Sorry, can't stop.
We all seem to be having a little crushitis.
Yes. There's no need to
Calm
feel
down, Rebecca.
ashamed.
Calm down.
It's
Shall
all
we
right.
change the?
There.
Let's change the subject.
Hey, there's no shame in having
All right. It's all right, Becky. We're all good. And all right. Anyways, I have 2 questions from me earlier this stream. The first one, I believe, was from 726 Berkshire. To Bo. Do you miss Jupiter in 119? Oh, I know Jupiter. Jupiter was my brother, you see. He was really nice, but he ended up getting scrapped a long time ago. Oh, shoot, Rebecca left.
Rebecca.
Oh
Oh, no. What happened to Becca?
I wonder where she went.
She probably had a job to do.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait.
Probably.
Ba-ding! Oh, what? What was that? Oh, I see what you have here, driver. That was a text from Rebecca's driver, apparently. They said that Rebecca had to take a train or something. Huh. Who knew? All right. Anyways.
But it was her.
Anyways, I remember Jupiter fondly, but unfortunately he got scrapped a long time ago. But
Oh no.
yeah.
Sorry to hear about that.
It's all right. They made a replica of Jupiter, but he'll never replace the brother I love dearly. Oh, and I also remember 119 as well. Yeah. And also, there was one other question from somebody named G.H. Hart's Hannah. Hey, anyone, and anyone can answer this, by the way, not just me. What is your favorite song to sing or listen to while traveling?
Oh.
I don't really know.
I've not really thought of a song for traveling either.
If I may.
Yes?
There is one song. I look back fondly on it. I actually made it up myself.
Very well then. Go ahead.
Oh, before you do that, Ashima, I'm sorry, but I need to go refill on water. I'm missing to keep my boiler dry.
All right, go ahead
I'll be
then.
right back.
Go ahead, Steve.
He's never going to get it right, is he?
Nope.
Anyways, let me explain. The song I made up. Well, it happened when I was on Sodor myself. I was accidentally left behind when the ferry left the docks.
Sorry about that.
Yes, we were all traveling to the
remember
Great
that.
Railway Show together, but I got left behind on Sodor.
Ooh, dear.
So,
Shima? I said I was sorry. I tried to make them stop the ferry, but Vinny was persistent.
Oh, don't get me started on Vinny.
I like to think
Vinny? Wait, Vinny, you mean that darn little rascal who keeps doing reckless acts all the time? I know that blueberry.
yes, he's a troublemaker. To put it bluntly.
But anyway, go ahead, Ashima.
that shrimp.
I know that, Thomas.
Anyways, I'd like to think some good came out of being left behind on Sodor. So I had a chance to meet Thomas and become his friend. So anyways.
Be a little more than that.
Yes. Anyways. Thomas was feeling quite insecure about himself when he felt he didn't have what it takes to go to the Great Railway Show, so I cheered him up. I cheered him up. I cheered him up
from you.
I cheered him up with a song I made up myself.
Oh, well, that's pretty sweet. As soon as Rajiv gets back, you should go ahead and sing it. I'd love to hear it.
Yes, I certainly like to hum along when I'm working in India. It passes the time very well.
Actually, while we're waiting for Rajiv to come back, do you want to answer your question, Ashima?
Wait! I didn't get to say what my favorite song on the.
Right.
Don't think anyone got to.
Let's go ahead and let Shane do it. Then you can do it, Ashima.
Yeah, okay. I know it's generic, but my favorite song to listen to when I'm just traveling across the country is Land Down Under by Men at Work.
Oh, I see.
It just fits so well with the scenery.
That sounds like a bit of a mouthful.
Oh, Men at Work, they're the band who made the song Land Down Under.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I also have a favorite song to listen to while working.
Oh, what is it?
Well, I've come to like this thing from Japan called whatever it is called.
Anime?
Yes, that's it. And what I've been watching the most of is Dragon Ball. And the one that I actually loved listening to the most is a song called Blizzard. Actually reminds me of my Arctic Rescue.
Dragon Ball, eh? Oh, I think Dragon Ball. I think my driver says he sometimes watches it on the ABC. Yeah, I think they've been playing it recently. Saturday. Yeah.
Well, in any case, then, Ashima, do you want to go ahead?
Yes, I'll answer my next question. This is from Dio the Avatar Creature. How long have I known Trusty Trunky? Oh,
Wait,
for
Who?
Trusty Trunky. She's
Who's
an
Trusty
elephant.
Trunky?
She's an elephant.
Oh, an elephant.
I didn't know this.
We have
I've
plenty
never-
of elephants on our Indian Railway.
Never seen an elephant before.
I've made friends with a few horses, but I've never heard of an engine making friends with an elephant.
Oh, Trusty Trunky. She's very nice and very smart. It all happened on my first day working on the Indian Railway, actually.
Really?
I had a little accident, and Trusty Trunky found me. She helped me back onto the rails, and well, we've been friends ever since. She's very nice, very smart, very strong. She's very helpful.
It's my spirit animal. It seems like Trusty Trunky is your spirit animal.
That reminds me of a story in my youth of how I met a horse named Dylan. I was very young back then, and I also derailed, and Dylan and his partner, a guy by the name of John, he used a long rope to pull me back on the rails, and we've been firm friends ever since. Until he died, of course, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, sorry to hear that, mate.
It's-
Hey guys,
it's
guys,
all right. Yeah.
hold on. I'm just gonna go top off with Cole. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, see you later, partner.
All right, I'll be back.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah?
What's that?
Let me just see if I can find it. And also, this will be the last question I have to answer because I gotta take a train soon.
Oh, all right, partner. Go right
Okay.
ahead.
But I'll stay just for maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Sure.
Anyway, now where did that question go?
Está bien.
Yes, here we go. From Christian James. Hey Hank, so did you know some rude engines on your line? Yes. Some engines were very nasty to me.
Oh dear, that's not fun.
They made fun of my cow catchers.
I think I'm one of them who would do something like that.
Oh,
And who
most
would
of-
that be?
Hint, hint. It begins with a V.
Oh, Vinny?
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Wait a minute.
But I
Yeah,
imagine he
actually-
bullies everyone.
Actually, it was Vinny who insulted my cow catchers. He called me a he called me a slug.
Oh,
slug.
Now
That is no good.
Now that's gone a bit too far there.
I don't really like hearing that name.
So sorry to hear that, buddy.
Oh, Hank.
You okay?
No, I'm okay. I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh my!
Ooh, it's
Well,
all
you're
right.
not the only one who got cow catchers. I
What?
got myself
What is that?
once.
What is that? I let a big cat on the back.
Oh. Hmm.
I'm very sorry, Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every engine
You're not
gets
the only one who got cow catchers. I do have cow catchers, and I see many engines that have cow catchers, and I think they're really useful.
Exactly. I myself have a cow catcher too, and I'm proud of it.
Yes.
So do I.
And I
Yeah,
have a friend on
that's-
Sodo who has cow catchers too. He's called Toby.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a steam tram.
I've heard of this
Oh, so
Toby.
interesting.
So
Yeah.
I say engines with cow catchers are very special to me.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Actually,
you,
some Chinese engines also have cow catchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Yongbao.
Yeah, every engine is useful, no matter what they have.
Oh,
Yeah, well said.
Thank you, everybody. I feel better.
Anytime, Hank.
Anyway,
question, if I may.
Yeah.
Oh, my question is from RJ the Brave Engine. To Young Bao, have you ever been to Sodor? I was for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm kind of jealous that Ashima was the one that got left behind.
Was that from that one time when you were all on that little boat thing and it took you?
We were trying to go to the Great Railway Show, but we accidentally got to the island of Sodor first. We all thought that this was where we were going for the Great Railway Show, but it happened. Sorry, it turns out that it was being held on the mainland.
I see.
Which, by the way, sorry, Hong Mei, you couldn't make it.
Ooh.
What? What happened?
No. I'm saying that I'm sorry that you couldn't make it to the railway show. I really hoped you would.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. But he still sounds very interesting.
Oh. Oh, and we got one more here for both me and Hong Mei. It says from Chapter Stay to Yongbao and Hong Mei, what is the name of the diesel on your railway? Quite frankly, we don't know.
Yeah, actually, we seldom see her.
I mean, she doesn't have a name on her cab. She's never mentioned her name, and her name doesn't show up on our records. I guess she's just a wandering engine.
Yeah, but she seems very, very nice.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like we should call her Ni Hao.
Well, in any case,
Very interesting.
has anybody seen Rajiv?
I don't know. I
was taking a very long drink.
I don't know. Maybe he has some work to do.
Maybe he's tired of.
Or maybe he got called away to something important or something. I don't know.
Unless his crown is getting to be polished again.
Oh,
Maybe he's jealous of mine of how I got my decorations.
Hey, pardon me for asking this, but I had a question for me earlier, so would it be alright if I answer it really quickly?
Oh, sure.
Alright. I believe this one was from the Caledonian Engines, I believe. To Bo, how does a mustache on an engine work? Do you ever have to shave it? If so, how often? No, engine mustaches don't have to be shaved. They just stay like this for as long as we're around. Although there is one thing that they do that's kind of different. When you're first built, they actually become a different color. Mine was black when I was freshly built from the works, but as
sorry. I'm back. Sorry, I was late. Big Rude jumped across the tracker. What a miss.
Oh, I was just talking about how engine mustaches work. Well, in any case,
Oh.
as I was saying, when I was freshly built from the workshops, back when I was young and all, my mustache was black. But then as I got older, it turned into white, the very color you see on my face today. So yeah, that's about it.
Oh.
Oh,
Interesting question.
and Nia.
Yes.
Hello? I'm back.
Oh, Rajiv.
Oh, there you are, Rajiv.
Hey,
Where in the gosh darn heck have you been, you little crown wearer? We've been waiting all over for you for 50 years.
Let's just say there was a bit of a mess at the water tower. It spun a leak. It got all over me. It got my crown wet, so they had to polish it and like get me clean and dried up. And now I'm back.
Oh, brother.
Well, that explains it.
Yes.
Well, that explains why you look so wet there. You look like an elephant hosed you.
So, what have I missed?
Oh, not much. We were just answering some questions, and I believe there was a question for Nia.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a question from James Riddle. Hello, Nia. Have you always been painted so colorfully?
Oh, excuse me about that. My throat just went a bit croaky then.
Oh, it's all right. It can happen to anybody.
Yes, I've had this paintwork since I first started on the African Railway.
Oh.
And I'm proud of my colors.
Huh.
Well, you should be.
Well, I mean, an engine decorated in its very best is quite, very elegant.
Quite right, Rajiv.
I don't need fancy colors to be elegant, but whatever floats your boat.
If I may say, Bo, you look even more elegant than Rajiv does.
Oh, why, thank you.
How can you say that? How can you say that?
I mean, we're not saying that you're not attractive, Rajiv. You're really fine, but yeah. Thanks, Yan Bao.
Hey, Shima,
Yes?
didn't you say you wanted to sing a song?
Oh, yes, we were all waiting for a
Oh, yes, I completely forgot. Go ahead, Shima.
It's so nice how you had thought of me as you were waiting for me. Yes. Go ahead, Shima. You have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you. I don't want to take up too much time, so I'll only sing one verse.
Go ahead.
All right.
You can only be you. There's nothing else you can possibly do. It's plain to me that you're trying too hard, so instead just be who you are. You wish you could be faster, bigger, stronger. You wish you could have more than 6 small wheels. You think if you were just a little longer, you'd have more railway show appeal.
Bravo!
Wow!
Wow! Beautiful.
Wait a minute.
Bravo.
That was beautiful.
Amazing, Ashima.
Wait a minute. Who in the heck was
Very
clapping?
beautiful,
Oh, sorry,
Ashima.
that was me. Driver. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was just about to say, how are you clapping? I was just
That
about
was
to say
my
that actually.
that was my driver.
Yes, Shima has such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She said
well, I
you
gotta say, that was the finest singing I've heard in years.
Thank you, Bo.
Thomas would be
I
so
have a-
proud of you.
I have a question here for Carlos.
Oh, yes?
It says it's from the Caledonian Engines. Not a lot of people seem to be to ask Carlos any questions, so I will. Why is it that you use coal, even though your basis was designed to use oil? Ooh, that's a good question.
So he can take coal, water, and oil?
Well,
Is that how he works?
Well, let's see. How do you work, Carlos? Not saying
Well,
wrong.
I guess I work on both. I guess not pretty sure.
Huh. Well, that's pretty interesting. Learn something new every day.
That is very cool.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and Ashima,
Yes?
there was a question for you from Thomas and Lionel Productions. Ashima, how long have you been wandering around lost on Sodor? And have you visited the Coldy Fell Mountain Railway while you were on Sodor?
I was stuck on Sodor for 2 days. But no, I was worried. I was too busy trying to find my way to the mainland. I didn't really have time to enjoy the sights on Sodor.
Ooh. Well, I wouldn't know the place either, considering I don't live there, but I can see what you mean.
I know a small bit about Sodor.
Oh, do tell.
Well, there's the Blue Mountain Quarry where the narrow gauge engines work. There's Timoth Sheds where Thomas and Nia sleep.
Yes.
And Rebecca.
And
Oh,
there's
right.
the-
How can we forget the little banana peel? Heh.
Oh, and Rebecca too. Sorry. And
I don't know where Rebecca is.
Yeah,
yes, thank you.
He's very busy today.
probably still busy taking that train. From what I understand, trains like that do take a while to finish.
Let's see. Oh, I just found another question for Shima.
Yes?
It is from Boy53's Steamies and Diesels. Where did you sleep on Sodor?
Oh, Thomas showed me just a small shed at Knapford, and I stayed there the night.
Oh, that's very nice of him.
Well, I have to give him credit. That is the best way to treat a lady.
Yeah.
I think Thomas gave me that at birth. I think Thomas showed me that shed as well when I went to visit.
Yeah.
We did. Thomas and I had a very interesting story though. So basically, Thomas wanted to show how strong he was. So he took 3 heavy flatbeds, and he ended up getting a bursted cylinder.
Oh dear.
Oh.
But don't worry. Little old me helped him.
That little engine has a hard time asking for help, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Thomas is just a determined little engine, and I like an engine who is determined.
A little stubborn too, I would say.
Rajiv.
Yeah, he means well, but
Hey, one sec, Rajiv. That's not very nice.
Well, he's kind of true, almost.
Wait a sec, hold on, sorry, I zoned out for a bit. Who are you talking about again?
Talking about Tomo. He's a good bloke, but
Oh, you mean that engine I helped put back on the rails. Huh.
Yeah, Bessie, we told you 1,000,000 times.
Oh yeah, sorry. My memories doesn't serve as well for an old fart like me anymore.
Wait a minute, guys. My driver's coming. I'm sorry to bother you, Hank, but you've got a train in 5 minutes, so you're gonna have to leave in 2 minutes. Oh, okay.
Well, in that case, later, Hank.
I'm not going yet. I'll stay for like 1 more minute, and then
All right,
Very
well. All right,
well,
then.
if that's the case, I feel like we should give Hank his final question for the night.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
We'll be back. Anyone out there have any last-minute questions for Hank? Please comment.
Thank you.
Let's see.
All right.
Let me see if there's any in the past.
Well,
while I wait,
I see.
I think I found something. This is for all of us.
Oh.
It's from Joey Condry to all. Have you heard of the Polar Express?
The
what?
Express?
I have no idea.
The name
I think I saw that movie once. I think I saw that movie once.
The name sounds familiar, though I can't place a bell on where I've heard it.
But that's only a book.
Wait
It was a book.
Hold
I thought
on
it
a
was a
sec.
movie.
Hold on.
Mate.
I think I know what it is now. My driver told me all about that movie. It was decent.
Do you think you know it, Hank?
Ooh, actually, speaking of Hank, we have a question for him.
Yes, I see several questions actually, but you go ahead and show one.
All right. All right. A question for Hank is from Noah Morrison. To Hank, do you know the song I Love You? What? I don't get it.
Oh, yes. I've seen this person ask this question a few times. I have
Actually-
no idea what he's trying to say.
Yes, I do know the song. It was from this old television show about a big purple dinosaur.
Oh,
dinosaurs? A purple dinosaur? That's
yeah,
just
we've
ridiculous.
also got a TV show about a dinosaur here in Australia. Yeah. Only it's not purple. She's green with yellow spots, and she wears a white hat. But go on.
That sounds very funny.
The dinosaur I was talking about, his name was Barney.
Barney?
But yes,
Barney.
I do know the "I Love You" song. Would you like me to sing it?
Yeah.
I don't have to if you don't want me to.
All right.
Why don't we find a different question for him?
Yeah.
I did find one. Where was it? Here it is. This is from Clayman's Productions. To Hank, do you know Natalie?
Natalie? Oh yeah, she's my sister.
Wait, what?
You're telling me you have a steam engine who is named Natalie? How come
Yes.
I've never heard of her before?
Probably because you don't come over to my place enough, Bessie.
Well, if you say
I
so.
think that is very sweet.
Wait, actually, I do actually know a diesel named Natalie, but I've never heard of a steam engine named Natalie.
Oh, wait a minute. Young Bao just told me that it's a shunter diesel.
I said nothing. I didn't say that.
Oh,
wait.
I guess that must have been the driver.
That must have been your driver. It must have been your driver named David.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. What am I thinking? No, she's not my sister. Natalie is actually a good friend of mine. She shunts my trucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I think you meant she's like a sister.
I think.
Yeah.
I actually think you must have mixed the two Natalies together. You must have thought they were talking about your sister Natalie and not the diesel shunter Natalie.
I am so sorry.
It's all right. Things like this can happen to anybody. Like, take a look at me. I sometimes have brain farts from time to time.
All right, we can't. Yeah.
Well, everybody, now that I've answered my question, it's time for me to go.
All right.
Okay.
It was nice to meet you, Hank.
Happy trails, partner.
It was nice to meet you all too, especially you, Indian prince.
It's Raji. But close enough. We're close enough.
Yeah, and you too. Right. Goodbye, Shane. Goodbye, Fatima. Goodbye, Young Bao, Carlos, Nia, Hong Mei, and Bo. I will hopefully see you around sometime.
All right. Happy trails, partner. See you around.
Bye.
Bye, Hank. Bye.
Bye-bye.
For the record, earlier he mentioned a kid show with a dinosaur in it. Forgot to mention our dinosaur's named Dorothy. All right. So, are there any other questions?
Let's see. I think I got one earlier from someone named Champ to Stay. To Bo, did you help build the Transcontinental Railroad? I did help a bit, but not much. Never made the history books, sadly, but well, I never wanted fame and attention anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Now, anybody else?
Here's a really good question, and I've actually been wanting to know about this myself.
Oh, look who's shown up.
What is on?
It's Shankar.
Hello,
Hello.
Shankar.
Oh, what?
Oh,
What?
Hello, Shankar.
Huh? Who's this little s'more over here?
Who are all these engines? I was told it was just going to be us three.
Shankar, you are now a part of our live stream. We are talking among engines from all around the world.
Oh, I see. It's one of those things. My drivers talked about these. Not that I would know, of course.
Hold on one second. You look familiar to me.
What do you mean?
Your shape, your diesel class. You look familiar.
Who do I
think
look
he
like?
must-
Engine I've not seen before.
I think he must be confusing you for somebody else.
Wait.
Oh yeah, I think I saw a diesel shunter of a similar shape like yours at the Great Railway Show. I think it was in the show.
Oh, yes. I know what he's saying. He's mentioning Ivan, the Russian diesel.
Oh, Ivan. He's my cousin.
So you two are related?
He's half Indian. Same workshop. I just got brought over here to India to work around here.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's interesting. I never knew about this.
Everyone?
Yeah?
Yes.
I need to go to the repair. I think it's something stuck in my funnel.
Oh, all right.
My Carlos.
I don't know very much about you, but I hope you have a good evening or morning, depending on where in the world you are.
Yeah, I think I'll be back, but I need to get this stuff out of my funnel because it makes me cough so.
All right. Well,
Go ahead, Carlos. Go ahead and clear out whatever's inside your funnel.
Yeah,
We want you in perfect health.
see you later, Carlos.
See ya.
Have a pleasant
Goodbye,
journey.
Carlos.
Right.
Carlos.
Okay, bye, Carlos.
Goodbye, everyone. I
Goodbye,
hope that
Carlos.
Have a good evening.
Goodbye.
And take care. Take care.
And by the way, Nia,
Yes.
there's a question for you from Champ to Stay. To
Okay.
Nia, what happened to your shed in Africa?
I was going to ask that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not very hard. It's not very easy for me to tell you that. It got destroyed.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my!
dear.
Like how? Like was it a natural disaster?
I'd rather not talk about it, but
Oh,
yes.
that's all right. That's all right. We don't have to
All right.
talk
Oh,
about
it's
it.
that kind of story.
So-
I see.
That's
It's all
We
right.
don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, if you don't want
Right.
to talk about something, you don't have to talk about it.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
Yeah, but now that I've finally got a shed thanks to Thomas.
Oh yeah, good
I do
old
wish
Tomo.
he was here.
Oh, I remember Thomas. Very
Yeah,
good engine.
He's the blue tank engine that came to visit our railway, Shankar. As
I
I seem
know.
to recall, I think you
If
and
I-
him stopped a pair of poachers.
A pair of poachers I recall who hired you.
Well, how was I supposed to know they were poachers?
You didn't
Wait,
notice
wait,
them load
wait.
a cage onto a flatbed you were pulling?
It was covered.
Wait a
That
second.
is a fair
What
point.
were they hunting?
Oh, they
A
were
tiger.
hunting tigers.
Oh, hunters are the
Poor
worst.
things, having their peaceful homes disturbed by the tourists.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
I know.
we go.
Yeah, you know, I have a similar story because in Bondi Beach, one of the biggest beaches in Australia, there's sharks. Sometimes there's sharks swimming there.
Sharks.
Yes,
Oh, my.
yeah, very silly tourists like to just harass the sharks sometimes, and
The nerve of those people.
yeah, and the sharks get angry and they fight back. But then they get angry at the sharks. It's like, oh, it's gone rogue, everyone. The shark's gone rogue. I'm just sitting thinking,
Oh dear.
no, it hasn't gone rogue. It's just doing what millions of years of evolution have taught it to do. And then they're like, yeah, but it came into our bit of the ocean. I'm like, no, that bit, that whole big wet bit, that's its bit. Our bit is the dry land bit. You know, the one that we've evolved to walk on with our legs. Well, those who have legs. You go into its bit, you're gonna get bit. That's the lesson here.
Oh my.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
Wow.
I'm
Rajiv?
telling you, Australian engine. Tourists have no respect to wildlife sometimes.
Yeah.
Rajiv?
Yes.
You were helping poachers.
Well,
Well, he wasn't intentionally.
I had no idea they were poachers. They were very convincing. They said they were Tiger fans.
You want to know who's a really good Tiger fan? Look at my tender.
Yes, I can see.
I can only see his front. Can someone send me a picture of this engine? I can't see what he means because I see yellow stripes on his smoke deflectors.
I'll get on the turntable. Hold on.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, I see you now. Oh yes, I've heard the story about you. Very brave engine you are.
Why, thank you, Shankar. And a very brave engine you are too.
Thank you. Oh, sorry about the background noise, by the way. I'm over at Kapil Station right now, and to drop off some carriages for a train.
It must be busy there today.
Oh, every station on the Indian Railway is busy.
Yes, it is the busiest and biggest in the world.
I hope you two are watching over Valkala Station well.
Don't worry, Shankar, we are.
Yes.
I hope so. There's an order of coconuts that are meant to go there today.
I'm not taking it.
Oh,
of course. Ashima, leave the coconuts over on the siding in the shunting yard near Vakala. I'll pick them up on the way to bring them to the main station. We've got to get a train there by midnight.
Yes, of course, Shankar, we'll do.
Now how does this live stream thing work exactly?
Oh, basically,
well, we just answer questions that people have sent us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Otherwise we just talk about our own countries and cultures.
In fact,
actually, you know what? For example, I think I see a question for me from B&M 3713. To Bo, how old are you? Well, I was built in 1868, so technically that probably make me at least 150 years old. 151 today. Well, in a few months, actually.
You look a lot younger.
Why, thank you. Even though I have a white mustache telling us the fact that I'm actually a lot older now, but still, thank you.
Is it the painted mustache?
I do have a question here for Shane.
Oh, really?
It says here to Shane, has Tamika ever borrowed your coaches? I assume it's Aubrey and Aiden?
Tamika?
Oh, yeah. Tamika's, not really. I don't think she ever has, you know? She's not really that strong. I don't think she'd be able to pull them.
Who's Tamika, Shane?
Oh, Tamika. Oh, she's this little yellow engine. Very nice engine.
She's Australian.
She's Australian. She's a rail motor, which means yeah, it means she's a tank engine, but her back half is a coach.
An engine whose back half is a coach? I've never heard of such nonsense.
Well,
yeah,
really?
Very interesting.
Yeah,
it is interesting.
Yeah, she works at the wildlife reserve. Very nice tank engine.
Not a tourist engine, I assume.
Amazing.
Shankar, I think you might fit at home while working with her. I mean, a wildlife reserve, you like animals.
Yes, but I think animals deserve to have their habitats respected and not disturbed by all sorts of tourists.
Well, she sometimes takes tourists around, but mostly takes the park rangers around to look after the animals.
There you are.
Yeah, I think
they look after the animals.
Yeah, I think one time Tomo was there and he helped Tamika save some animals from a bushfire.
Oh dear. How serious was it?
Oh, don't worry. The fire was soon contained.
Oh, I have another question here, and it's for all the engines from India.
All right. You'll hear it. I haven't gotten a question yet.
Wait. Who's the brown engine there?
This is Shankar. And this is Honmei Shankar. She's from China.
Hello, Shankar.
Hello there, Honmei.
Nice to meet you.
And pleasure
She's
to
from
meet
my
you too.
country, too. We work together on the same railway.
Oh, I see. I understand.
But anyway, there was a question here for Ashima, Rajiv, and Shankar.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
From
and say
Tommy Bauer. Have you ever been in a Bollywood movie? Okay, may I just ask, what in the world is a Bollywood movie?
I think Ashima can explain this one better than I can.
Go ahead, Ashima.
Oh, a Bollywood movie? In America, they have Hollywood. So in India, we have Bollywood. It's just another name for the Indian movie industry.
I was wondering why the name sounded familiar. Sounds a bit too much like Hollywood to me, but I can't complain.
It's what Ashima said. It's like a second Hollywood on the other side of the world, in a way.
Because so, have you three ever been in a Bollywood movie?
Why, yes, indeed. I've been involved in an action movie.
I
I remember that one. Didn't Thomas get a big action scene by accident?
Well, yes, he did. But I was still a part of a scene.
Wait a minute. I think I remember seeing this movie. They had a Japanese version, Chinese version here on a Chinese railway. Weren't you a stunt double?
I was the stunt double. It was the real me. See,
I thought that Thomas was part of that movie.
Well,
That's
yes,
weird.
he was. He dived in and helped the hero to the rescue. I was just more of a background character, but still the hero was on my train and he was making a jump.
Oh.
Yes.
As for me, well, I don't like to talk about it very much.
What happened?
I was featured in a romance movie.
Oh.
Yes,
what happened?
They needed a train for the climax, but all the other engines were busy, so I decided to take the coaches over. It was just a case of, oh well, no one's going to take them, so might as well just set them up. Maybe they'll get some hydraulics or something to move them. And then they summon me and go, can you be in the movie? And I go, I'm not sure why, but what sort of movie? Well, we need these carriages for the big climax. There's going to be a huge confrontation between the two lovers, and then they're going to have a big kiss at the end after resolving all their issues. I didn't know what any of it meant, but I said, well, her job's a job, so I might as well do it. So I was hooked up to the coaches after being just buffered to them. I just brought them over to the yard. We have a very nice coach stock over in our yard. But continuing, I just pulled it away a couple of times with the camera, and then I ended up a little bit into the movie. It was mostly my cab, though.
Oh.
That's why I don't talk about it very much.
You were still featured in it.
Exactly.
Yes, but it was a job, like all jobs are.
I suppose.
I was actually I actually did some recording for a movie long ago. It's just a little-known independent project called Crocodile Dundee.
Oh,
Wait, really?
I think I might have heard of this.
Yeah. But they cut my scene. They said the movie was going too long and the whole railway station scene didn't add anything to the story.
I think I've heard of this movie, but the only thing I remember from it was that one quote, that's not a knife, that's a knife. That's all I remember.
I love that bit. My driver loves that bit too, don't you, driver? Yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Driver, that's a spoon. All right, you win. Also, you've played Knifey Spoony before.
Oh.
Yeah,
But yes, that's...
I hate to say this, guys, but I do have a quick job that I need to do. I shall return in a few minutes.
All right.
All right then. See you later, young Bao.
Goodbye.
All right,
Take
bye,
care.
young Bao.
Pleasure to
I'll
meet
be
you.
back.
All right.
There he goes.
Right, what's the next question?
Let's see now.
I think I see a question for Nia.
Oh, okay.
This one's from Clayman's Productions. To Nia, how would you feel to have kids if there were kids that can turn to octopuses and squids living on Sodor? Wait, what?
Octopuses and
What?
squids.
I am
I-
completely
I don't-
confused.
I don't understand this question.
Like, how is that possible?
Do you know something about it, Shane?
My driver's nephew plays this game on the Nintendo or whatever console. Nintendo, they're a video game. They're video game people that make video games. Apparently, there's a video game where you can turn into where you're squids, but you can turn into like kids and then shoot paint at each other. I've only seen like a few seconds of gameplay of it, and I've just thought,
Wait a
wow,
second.
this is the silliest thing I've ever seen.
Wait a sec. Was that game called, what was it? Splatoon or something?
Yep, and it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And I've
heard
and
of
I saw the current lineup of the Wiggles live. They were playing a show at the station once.
I've no idea what he's talking about now.
The Wiggles, they're an Aussie children's band. They've been around for over 20 years now.
I've heard of the Wiggles.
They changed their lineup a few years ago. They're not bad, but they haven't been the same.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What is that?
Are we finished or?
Oh
yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see a question for me. This is from Miss Roshan, I think. Tuashima, is it true that Indian engines have hypnotic powers, or is that a myth? I'd say it's a myth.
Oh, I think I know where this person's getting from. People think that in India there's like this character called I don't know if any of you are familiar with this one book called The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling.
I've seen that movie.
Oh, one of those things.
Yes.
I've seen that
I
movie.
believe my driver showed that to me on his phone, thingamajigger.
Yeah.
Well, that's the movie you're familiar with, but I'm more familiar with the book because the book's very different from the movie you're familiar with. But because they got the character Charon, they made the Car the villain instead of the friend, and that's why people think in India, snakes have hypnotic powers and to charm people and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like there's a cartoon called The Simpsons. They did an episode where they went to Australia once, and how everyone thinks that Australia's just one big desert landscape. Having said that, I think the episode's actually pretty funny.
Wait, but the question wasn't really directed towards snakes, though. Unless I was.
No, it was directed to engines. Did it say, Ashima?
Yes, it did.
I feel so confused right now.
No, us engines do not have this kind of power.
Yeah, no engine does. That's just ridiculous, if you ask me.
And useless, might I add.
Although it could be interesting if I would use that to charm Noor Jahan.
Oh, get a shed.
Noor Jahan. You know who I'm talking about, Noor Jahan.
We all know what we're talking about.
No, Shane did not know who I was talking about. That's why.
Really? How long has this thing been going for?
Oh, about an hour, it seems like.
Plenty of time then.
Yeah.
Yes. I think maybe in another half an hour we would be able to end the stream. Because it's
right.
Oh, and by the way, Shima, there's a question for you from James Riddle. Shima, I've heard that somebody named Frankie thinks her singing voice is prettier than yours. How would you react to this?
Oh, I wouldn't say. I mean, I can't really say since I've never heard her singing voice either, so I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that no engine's voice is prettier than the other.
Well, I think your singing voice is pretty.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Wait, Frankie. Oh, I think Thomas told me about Frankie once.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you know who this Frankie is?
Oh, well, I don't know her personally, but Thomas told me the story. She's this engine who works at a steelworks somewhere, and apparently, from what I heard, she's crazy. Crazy doesn't describe half of it. Oh, who's this? Who's this, Nia?
Wait a sec. Who's the... Wait a sec. Is it just me, or do I see a giant red tomato next to Nia?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What are you talking about? What?
Is that...
Oh.
Wait, what's...
What?
Wait a sec.
I'm talking about that engine with the number 5 on his tender.
Oh, James.
Oh.
James.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
right.
this
James.
It's me.
Who's James?
It's me.
He's a splendid red engine on Soto. He thinks he's very proud of his paintwork. Reminds me of you, Rajiv.
Yes, I know this James.
Oh,
he and
Jay.
I met each other at the Great Railway Show before the competition. He bragged to me that he could win it all, and I thought, what chance of that?
Well, I've never been
I still say, to this day, I still feel that the best dressed engine competition was rigged.
Well, too bad. I won the crown and you didn't.
You already had a crown!
It's an expression.
Oh, wait a sec. James, yeah, I saw you at the show. Oh, Tomo told me a lot about you. Oh, has he now? Oh, what did he tell you? Yeah, didn't you once crash into a line of tar wagons? Oh, no! I've got more important.
Well,
All right,
this night has gotten interesting.
I've got more important things to do, so I'm gonna go now. Bye.
All right.
Well, I got something to hold against him.
Alrighty.
Oh my.
Any hoozles. I got a question for Han Mei here. From this one's from Champ to Stay. To Han Mei, do you think you would win the shunting competition in the Great Railway Show?
Well, maybe if I got a chance to participate someday.
Well, when do you think the next Great Railway Show would be? Maybe in another 4 years or 5 years?
Probably 4.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
It's not an Olympic game after all.
Well, to my understanding, it happens at least every 4 years or so. I'd like to attend it.
Really? Well, what competition would you take part, Bo?
I guess I would probably like to take place in the best shunting competition, since I can't really do much other than shunt, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, what other questions do we have?
Aren't you a little big for shunting,
Wait, there's a guy called Tommy Bowers. He said, "Do you know Rosie? She looks like me."
Ah, I know Rosie. She's a very kind engine, and she does kind of remind me of you, Hong Mei, because of your domes and your smoke box.
Well, I'm not really sure about that. Actually, Thomas may have told something about her, but I heard that she actually has 3 domes, but I just have 2.
Huh. But is she...
I do see some similarities, though.
But is she, like, painted blue like Han Mei, or what?
Oh.
Unless she's painted a different color.
Well, actually, I like blue.
But, wait, hold on. Nia, can you confirm to me that Rosie's blue like Han Mei?
Oh, no. Like, well, this is a different story.
I don't think so.
Well, apparently Rosie was a different color. First, she was pink, but now she's red.
Oh, I see.
She
Well,
had a complete overhaul.
that makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It is. Maybe you could meet Rosie one day, Hongmei.
Oh, and
yes.
hey
She
Nia,
seems very nice.
Yes.
there's a question for you from Sawyer Needler. To
Okay.
Nia, how did you meet Quacku? Wait, who's Quacku?
Oh,
Sounds like a duck.
no. Quacku is another African engine.
I
He's
see.
He's my best friend. Like, I think we just met when I first joined the African Railway. Like, we just got along so quickly, and we became the best of friends. And I do miss Quacku.
Yeah.
I miss him a lot.
Well, hopefully you get the chance to meet him again someday.
I do
Yeah.
hope so. Besides,
Oh,
like I say to myself, my old friend, known as Quacku, is still my friend.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
oh,
yes.
A good motto to live by.
It doesn't
Sounds
matter how
good.
far you
Sounds-
travel.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter how
Yeah.
far you travel. Your friends will always be waiting for you.
But at the same time,
yeah.
but at the same time, it sounds pretty hard to leave the ones you care about behind.
It is,
Yeah.
but now that I'm in a
Oh,
new country, I'm much happier.
I suppose, yeah.
Oh.
I see a question for all of us.
Eh?
Oh,
This is from Joey Condry to all. Do you know Flying Scotsman?
Oh
Wait.
yeah.
I've met
I
him.
so I haven't met him before.
The
or
name
heard
sounds
of him.
kind of familiar. Wait a minute. Are you talking about that strange green engine with the funny accent that visited the country some years ago?
I think
Possibly.
so.
Well, I think I remember this engine. I think he came to visit America one time. I actually heard about. I never really got to meet the engine personally, but I've seen newspapers about him. Seems like a very nice guy.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh.
I met him twice. Once when he came to Australia a long time ago, and again when we both went to the Great Railway Show.
Yes, he's very famous.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do remember meeting him.
Wow.
heard about him, but
Oh,
never met
I'd
him.
love to meet him one day.
If I
So would
recall,
I. That would be really cool.
he's famous because he was the first steam engine to go 100 miles per hour.
Say, what?
100 miles per hour?
Wow.
Wow, I don't
That's
think I
definitely
could go
impressive.
that fast.
Well, that's certainly impressive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I found a question for Nia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I might know this because I've heard a lot of children singing this song in our language. But to Nia, have you ever heard of the saying "Hakuna Matata"?
Well, I would say it is a wonderful phrase.
Oh, I saw
Wait.
that movie.
Yes, I've heard that many children sing this song a few times on the platform because they. But I honestly don't know what it means.
Oh, it means
Wait.
no worries.
Oh,
What?
Right.
For the rest of your days.
It was in,
oh,
it
you
was in a
know
movie.
this song, Ashima. You know
Yes.
this. I wish I would know the lyrics, but I don't know much about them. Oh well.
It was in a movie once. My driver
Oh.
showed it to me. It was a very good cartoon. Lion
Hey,
King, recommend it.
It's a quite catchy song.
Pardon me, but I see a question for me from Joey Condry. Tubo, do you know Big Boy 4014? Oh, I've heard of him, but I've never met him, but I've heard apparently he's really, really big. He's actually an articulated steam engine. It basically means two driving wheels that are on separate bogies. And he's also really huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's real big.
Yep. There's a reason why they call him Big Boy. I believe there are several engines that are actually designed from that type.
Ah.
I see another question for me. It's from Trainboy53 Steamies and Diesels. To Washima, has Thomas told you about the time he jumped the biggest town bridge? What?
Huh?
What?
Biggest town bridge?
What the?
What now?
Oh dear.
Now that's,
He
Whoa,
jumped the bridge?
that sounds so unbelievable.
that sounds dangerous. No engine can survive that. Not even me.
Yeah.
How could he
The-
possibly do that?
I suppose it depends on how high the bridge was when he jumped.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, he did
Or
not
how,
tell.
or how perfect a landing is.
Yeah.
I wish he would have told me. I'm glad he's okay though.
Yeah, me
Yes,
too.
I'm surprised he didn't mention this to you at the Great Railway Show.
Me too.
Wait, do you know something about this, Rajiv?
What, about the bridge?
Yes.
No, I said I was surprised he didn't mention it.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have known about it too. But
At least
he
we know
didn't.
now he's. Oh, my apologies, Rajiv.
What? No, you go ahead, Shankar. I was done. What was
At
it?
least we know he's used to action movies then.
I suppose, yes.
Oh.
Well, ain't,
He seems
well,
to have
ain't that
experience.
Yeah.
Ooh, I see a question for Shankar
All right, what's the question?
from Champ Tuesday. Shu Shankar, if you could repaint yourself in different colors, what colors would they be? Oh, that reminds me when I said you should paint yourself in different colors so you would stand out more and be more noticeable.
I don't care what color I get, as long as I'm really useful. That's what matters.
I had no idea what Bao said a while back, but he mentioned you look like a s'more. I had no idea what that is, but that does sound
I
funny.
can tell you what a s'more is. It's basically a little sandwich that you make from something a driver calls graham crackers, and then you stick chocolate and marshmallows in between them, and then you smoosh them together over a fire and you eat them. Oh, my driver says they taste good, but I've never
Wow.
had them personally.
Wow, you Americans sure do love your chocolate.
Yes, does sound that way.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'm not saying it like that. But you know, if Carlos was still here, I think I heard that even in Mexico they do have chocolate too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what s'mores is, but I have been called a giant baklava box, so I suppose that amounts to something.
There you go.
Oh, I see another question for all of us. This is from Huti. To all of you, not sure if this has been asked before, but if you could go work on any other railway in the world, where would you go?
Oh, can I go?
Yes.
Yes.
Croatia would be a nice railway to work for a while. Lots of hard-working engines over there. Zagreb Station's one of the busiest there, and a very nice seaside town over in Dubrovnik.
What is this Croatia?
It's a European country. Very nice place. Lots of islands, lots of rocky beaches. Very nice country.
Right. I'm sorry. I thought I was. It kind of maybe glitched on my end, but I thought I heard you say something like Crotunia. I was like, what is that?
What is Crotunia?
Well, I'm sorry. That's what I thought I heard you say. That's what I thought I heard you say before you pronounced it as Croatia. But it was my bad. My bad for mishearing it.
All good. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Now, for the rest of you, where would you work?
You know, I wouldn't mind working in England actually. Oh, my driver's showing me pictures of York Station, King's Cross Station. They look beaut. Wouldn't mind working there. Travel the country, you know.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. Did you want to go, Hanmei?
Well, I may want to work on Japanese railway.
Japanese?
Actually, I heard that there's an engine class that that is very, very handsome. It's Japanese National Railway D51.
Interesting.
Huh. I see. Oh,
well,
and
Thomas told me that there's an angel of this class called Hero, who's working on Sodor.
Oh yeah, I think Hero was in the competition of strength at the Great Railway Show.
Yes, I think I might have seen him too, but only for a brief moment.
Yes.
Yes,
Hey,
that big black tender engine from
seems
Japan,
to be-
right?
It seems to be a small world, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably. Oh, and
Actually, a friend of mine has a big crush on him.
Really?
Oh, I see.
Really? Oh, and by the way, Shima, there's a question for you from Kelly Foster.
Hold on.
Hold on. We've not. Everyone else has not answered the question.
Oh, shoot! I thought we were all done here, but oh well.
Nope.
Sorry.
Only
Go right.
Shankar, Shane, and Honmei have answered. It's just Nia, me, Mashima, and you, Bao.
Oh, well, what was the question?
If you could work on any other railway in the world, where would you go?
Oh, I think I must have dozed off when we were asking that. Oh well.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go right ahead.
Well, I guess I'll go next. I personally would like to maybe visit the shiny cities of New York City. Because I heard that it is very busy there. And if there are lots of people, well, they will surely like to see a glamorous and magnificent engine such as myself. Speaking of which, Yon Bao has returned. Hello, Yon Bao.
Hello again.
Oh, Young Bao's back.
See, I told you it wouldn't take me too long.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh, what did I miss?
We were
just
welcome back.
Answering a question.
We were all answering the question. The question was, if you could go to any other railway in the world, where would you go?
Oh, that's easy for me. It's Sodor.
Sodor? Really?
Oh, that's interesting.
Any particular reason why?
No, not really.
Well, you want to see Thomas, right?
I suppose that's the reason.
I think so too.
Yes,
But
he
we
just
also
wants to see
made-
Thomas.
But my driver has also made a commemorative trophy for James.
For
Oh.
James?
Oh,
I see.
Considering that he kind of got embarrassed at the Great Railway Show.
What do you mean, embarrassed?
Rajiv.
Oh, you're saying like you feel bad and you want to give him a trophy. Is that right?
Absolutely. Because if you think about it, his decorations were very splendid.
Well, I must admit they do look nice, but if he had maybe a little bit of pizzazz here and there, then he would have been as bad as me.
I'm honestly surprised that Shima didn't attend the best dressed engine competition.
I know, I was rather surprised too. She insisted that she wanted to be part of the shunting competition.
Yes, I wanted to prove that engines aren't always defined by their looks.
Yes, I suppose.
There's more than meets the eye.
I see.
Anyways, I think
Nia hasn't answered the question yet.
Oh, where I would travel? Well, to be honest, I've actually traveled a couple of times around the world, like with Thomas, of course. Like we went to Brazil, we went to San Francisco, even China. I would say the next continent, that's what we call it on our journey. I would say maybe Japan.
Japan?
Yes. I've always wanted to see what Japan looks like. And of course, it's a beautiful place, I've heard.
Oh yeah.
Sounds interesting.
I heard Japan's
and
good.
also Italy. I would like to go to Italy.
Huh.
Italy
I
sounds
see.
Yeah, Italy. Yeah, I hear Italy's nice. What's that? You want me to do my Italian accent? No, driver, no one wants you to do your Italian accent.
Oh dear.
Well, I think only I have to answer the question now.
Wait, but what about me?
Oh, yes. Yes. Go ahead, Bo.
All right. Well, in that case, I think I'd probably like to visit Australia. I hear that place is very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime, partner.
Okay, then. Now it's just me. Honestly, if I could, I'd like to
I
go
think
back
I
and...
know.
Shush.
Just admit it.
I think I'd like to go back to Sodor.
I knew it.
Of course you did.
Well, considering the blush on your face, I think it painted pretty obvious.
Yes, it did.
Actually, before, earlier in the stream, when Rajiv was asked if he had a certain thing for Noor Jahan, I wanted to make a little joke.
Yes?
Oh no, what are you up to now?
Go on, go on.
Well, it's just he had a different color on him that he never had on him before.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, hot pink.
What? Okay, now, no,
funny.
no. Pink is not a royal color, first of all. Blue is the royal color.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you
okay.
would look.
Oh, I don't know, Rajiv.
I mean, you would.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Hot pink was on his face.
Well, you know.
Oh, you mean me blushing, not my paintwork.
I mean, well, excuse me. I mean, well, to be fair, you would look pretty good in pink, to be honest. But
Oh, we're just messing with you, Rajiv. We all like messing around here. Hey, are you in the boat? Wake up! I got a gelato pizza pasta for you. Thank you for that, driver. No one asked you to do it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I asked you not to do it, but you just went ahead and did it anyway. Thank you.
All work and no play must be the way for you Australians, isn't it?
Yeah. Well. Yeah, we like
come on, Santron. You need to live it up a little. Have a little fun.
We like to have fun here, but between you and me,
yeah,
I
believe that. Yeah, my driver sometimes likes to slip into accents. I believe he once did a pretty good Australian accent too. Hey, don't you dare bring that up again. Oh, come on, it was pretty good.
Between you and me, I think my driver might be just a little bit silly.
They're not. I
Oh,
think
I
I can
have
do a
no
really good
idea how
impression
it
of
would be.
Rajiv.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I can do a really good impression of Rajiv.
Oh, really?
What? What? Oh, you can't do that.
Who says I can't?
Can you? Can you?
Of course I can.
Fine, prove it.
All right then. Look at me, everybody! I've won the Great Railway Show!
Well, you kind of get it.
Oh, that totally sounds like him.
Well, it is very accurate.
Well, that was pretty good.
Change of the subject. I did find a question for Yan Bao.
Oh.
It was from Tommy Bauer to Yan Bao. If you visit Sodor, would you want to take the Chinese dragon?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
I mean, of course, you do always get a different dragon every year here in China. but I've never seen other dragons for Chinese New Year. So if I do go to Sodor, I would like to see the Chinese dragon.
Hey, Shima. There's a question for you from who's Han Mei, can you tell your driver to turn off that fan of yours? Anywho, there's a question for Ashima from Jackaroo. Ashima, remember when you and Thomas saved Philip from Vinny?
Oh yes, I do.
I remember that.
But Vinny was getting he was up to a little trouble. He was chasing poor Philip across the yard. He was frightened.
Oh, don't get me started on Vinny.
Oh, yeah.
I know this, Vinny.
Believe it or not, Ashima, when I saw him bullying Philip, and I saw him crashing the shunting challenge, I had half a mind to come down there and give him a piece of my tiger mind.
Hey, what was that you say about me, sonny boy? Huh? What the? Who's there? Look to the left, punk. Oh no, not you again.
Vinny.
Oh, so that is Vinny.
What are you doing here?
All right, I'll bite. What the heck's going on here? Well, if
we were having a good time. We were doing a live stream. It was lots of fun. Oh, but then you showed up.
Hey, watch it, Sonny. I may be miles away from you, but words can hurt too, you know.
Oh, dear.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt. Or however that goes.
Vinny, hearing you talk about
Words would never hurt him.
Yeah. Vinny, hearing you talk about how you shouldn't insult others, I think there's a word for engines like you. Hypocrite.
I think
Your growls don't scare us right now, Vinny.
Next time we meet at the Great Railway Show, you and I are gonna have a conversation you ain't gonna like. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta take a train. Good day to you, son.
Ooh, I'm shaking in me undercarriage.
Shut up!
So that was Vinny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, that was Vinny.
Yep, it was.
It's been a very confusing hangout.
Like we said, you don't want to mess with him one bit.
Yeah, in Australia, we got a saying for engines like Vinny, but I'm assuming there's children watching this, so I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah. Say, how long has this stream been going for exactly?
I don't know.
About over almost 2 hours. In fact, I am kind of thinking maybe we should probably end it very soon. Unless if anyone else has something to say.
Oh yeah, we should probably.
I don't think I have anything to say at the moment, but I do kind of have to get back to work for now.
Ashima? Oh, yes, Miss Charabala. I need you for a very important train. Come along now. Oh, yes, ma'am. Well, I must go.
Yes,
yeah, we must
probably all say goodnight to all of the people.
I do have to get back to Barkala with this these last couple of coaches.
Yeah,
and I've got over the workshops here.
Yeah, and I've got a very special job tonight. I'm taking Australian comedic songwriter Sammy J to a special performance tonight. It's going to be recorded for his next album.
Ooh, interesting.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, in that case, we'll see y'all later.
Oh, one more thing before we go. I do need to talk to Rajiv about something. I just want to say that I'm sorry for pretty much what's the term, roasting you this entire time?
Oh, well, I suppose I can forgive you. I mean, I myself have.
Well, that's good because your crown is missing from your funnel.
What? Who stole my crown? Who stole my crown?
It's on my funnel. See, I have a king dragon.
You know, that actually does look quite well on you.
Oh, yeah.
Rajiv, I didn't expect you to give up your crown so easily.
Well, I did not do it intentionally. Someone must have swiped it without me knowing.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Well, you know, Yongbao actually looks very handsome with that crown.
Yes, I must admit it does look actually rather nice. I mean,
Yeah, it suits you.
yeah, any engine with a crown can look handsome.
Why
Speaking of
can't
which,
you?
I should
Keep
get
keeping
mine
it.
back.
All
I should
right.
get mine back very soon. But for now, just being the kind engine I am, I'll let you keep it for the hour.
All right.
But
Oh, okay.
back in China.
All right.
All
Now
right,
with all
well,
I'll meet you back at
Oh.
Fitzgerald.
there he goes. He took off.
Oh,
I'll
right.
catch him later.
All
But
right.
anyway, thank you to all for watching the stream. And, well, it was very nice to meet all of you from around the world, like America, China, Australia, and Soldor. So, yes.
lots of people here, seems.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes you wonder how many people around the world were watching this.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, probably a few.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe if Thomas watches this, I suppose he would see how much fun we've been having or having laughs, that kind of thing.
Well, when I
Yeah.
next see him, I'll let him know that you all said hi.
All right then.
Okay.
Well,
All right,
in that
then.
case, with all that out of the way, we'll see y'all later.
Good night,
Goodbye,
everybody.
Good
Farewell,
night.
everyone.
Good night.
Farewell.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rajiv,
Night.
good luck with Noah Shahan.
I'll get you for that.